Hello, campers. Do not adjust your screens. It is Superdan dealing in the desert. Yes, it is. You better believe it. How are y'all doing? We're back for the second video of playing on WSOP.com. How y'all doing? I hope you enjoyed the first video. I talked a lot about Superdan's past, about my moving through various things I did on the channel, talking to inanimate objects and so forth. And I'm not going to go through that again. So if you want to catch that, you got to catch the last video. We are playing, here it is, another sit and go, because I think sit and goes really fare well in this format of streaming. You know, you got a beginning, a middle, and an end. There's a survivor quality to it. It'd be nice to get a 10, wouldn't it? There you go. You know, those are all good things. So I think I'm going to show another, another sit and go. This, if you notice, I have a lot of cards. This is Limit Omaha. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Limit Omaha, it's a little different than Hold'em. You get 4 cards instead of 2 cards. You must play 2 in your hand and 3 on the board. Yeah, you must play 2 in your hand, 3 on the board. I had to go through a learning curve in this game, and the learning curve had a price to it. You learn a lot of things when you play Limit Omaha, and it is different from Hold'em strategically in a lot of ways. The nuts can certainly change on each street in Limit Omaha, because now you got more cards to deal with. What you basically want to do is, of course, have the nuts. That always helps. Be drawing to the nuts, or have multiple draws. Those are the ideal situations. They say the best starting hand in Limit Omaha is Ace, Ace, King, King, double suited. But still, your equity is only a certain percentage. So your equity numbers are lower in PLO than in Hold'em. Like Hold'em, if you have pocket aces, you have a very strong equity percentage to win that hand. In PLO, you have pocket aces. You know, you might be a 10 or 15% favorite of all other hands. So, you know, that's something to think about when you're playing Limit Omaha. But basically, you're looking for cards that complement each other in a way. You're looking for connecting cards. You're looking for double suited cards. You're looking for paired cards. You're looking for cards like 8, 9, 10 jack, 8, 9, 10 jack, or 9, 10 jack queen, or ace, ace, king, queen, double suited, or ace, ace, 2, 3 double suited. You know, things like that. You're looking for wraps. What's a wrap? A wrap is when you get a flop and you can make, there's several cards that can make you the straight. You find that when you're playing, look at this, he had a full house and wins a big pot. Wow. Like this, look, ace, ace, king, queen, tray. It's not as great as it looks, because the aces are what they would call weak. There's nothing suited with my aces. You know, I do have a queen, but you know, there's nothing too fancy about it. See, I mean, that flop just destroys my hand. 6, 7, 8. Aces just became as good as 7 deuce, you know. So, yes, my hand probably started off as the best hand, but like I said, the equity is very small in this game, so you got to keep that in mind, and it could cost a lot of money to keep that in mind. You'll find that having a set or having two pair is not as great in PLO as it is in Hold'em. Basically, in PLO, you're looking for straights, you're looking for flushes, you're looking to have the nuts. You know, that's kind of the deal there. I'm looking for my lighter needs filled with Zippo lighting fluid. So let me try to find that. I just flopped a very good flop. We didn't boat up, but we do have trip aces, which is good. What does Kenny have? Kenny has Jack, 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 Trey. Alright, we got him. So Kenny's out. Alright, where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so I decided one thing I want to do is start keeping track of how I'm doing on WSOP and share it with y'all. There we go. And share it with y'all. So I think that'll make it a more exciting adventure. You know what I mean? Because people, let's be honest, people are results orientated. You know, you hear a lot of poker players say results don't matter. Don't let them lie to you. They do matter. All right, results matter. Trust me. Now, yes, playing well and making the right decisions matters a lot too. Don't get me wrong. But results do matter. And I will share the results with y'all because that'll make it a more fun channel, and you could ride along with me, find out how I'm doing, the positives and negatives and all that stuff. And I'm going to keep track of it on WordPad. We do have two pair, but it's not a great two pair. I think we'll look for a better spot. We'll look for a better spot. So anyways, this is a $5 sit and go PLO, $5 buy-in. It pays first and second. First place is $17.74. Second place is $9.55. And that's how that goes. Let me see if I can bring up the results tracker to show you guys if this works. Let's see, window capture. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so as you can see, yesterday we started this whole thing. I started with the $200 bankroll. Right now I'm up $49.62. $9.62 of that, of course, was that sit and go you saw me play, and I won another $40 playing PLO 8, which is pot limit Omaha 8 or better, which eventually you'll see me play. No doubt about it, because that's really the only cash I play. I don't play Hold'em cash on WSOP anymore. It's just not the same. I find it very difficult. People are good players. I think sometimes people collude. It just seems to be very difficult, so I find that people make a lot more mistakes on PLO and PLO 8, and I find that it's a better game to play online. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's how I find it for cash. It is what it is. So, who do we have here? Can I expand this more? Let me see something here. See if I can make this even bigger. Okay. So we got ace 9-9 trade, but the ace 9 is suited, so I think it's a playable hand. We would want to see a flop. And we're going to see a flop. There we go. Alright. And we'll see what happens. So Hey, thank you all for watching. It was good to hear from you two guys yesterday. Thank you for sending the comments. Superdan does appreciate it. You both remember who Superdan is, who Superdan was. And I do appreciate y'all watching and writing. In terms of the audio, okay, let's talk about the audio for a second on these streams. Okay, it can be better. I'm working on it. All right, I'm working on it. I'm looking for a good mic where we can have much better audio than what's happening right now. Don't worry, it'll happen. Okay, just got to give me a little bit of time, and we will improve the audio. I've already done like 4 or 5 tests to try to get the audio better than it was. The first couple, I mean, it wasn't even worth it. I couldn't even put out a product. Because, Superdan likes, has a certain standard. It's got to meet the Superdan standard. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so the aces keep flying. This is no good. Nothing complements each other. I'm not going to bother with it. Not going to bother it with PLO. So we're down now to 5-handed. Let's see who we're playing against. We're playing against KMD 2235, Vegas Joe, G Gerlach 81, and Xeon 5969. Where do they come up with these names? It's like they put it in a random number generator and out spits this. Weird names, but I don't know. It's just to me, Superdan Ace 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 is the best name on the table. So we won on that count. Okay, Queen Jack Jack 5, and I was just telling you guys about double suited hands. This is double suited. No, it's not a king high flush or an ace high flush, but it is a flush. And like I said, you want to have multiple ways of winning a hand. You know what I mean? So we are going to see a flop with this hand and see what happens. We hit top set. Top set is strong, but it's not going to beat a flush, is it? It's not going to beat a straight. So what we want is a board to pair. That would be ideal. There's a possible straight, but we also have a possible flush, which means I'm not really scared of the straight right now because I could hit a flush as well. And we took it down. There you go. See, perfect example of what I'm talking about with PLO. We had multiple ways to win that pot. Now we have ace, king, queen, deuce with the ace, king suited. That's definitely good enough to play. I think it is. The deuce is kind of a hanger, is what they call it. A hanger is a card that doesn't really complement the other cards, but still good enough to see a flop. Beautiful. But there is a pair on board, so we got to be careful of that. But we got a royal draw. Boy, wouldn't it be awesome to hit a royal? That would be cool. We don't hit it. So we didn't hit the royal. Is our deuce good? That's the question. The answer is no good. Okay, no good. I didn't think it was. So now it's not always going to be sit and goes, so don't worry about that. I'm also going to be recording cash games too. I was almost going to do it today, but I was busy watching the World Series of Poker on Poker Go on the other stream and just didn't bother doing it. And I kind of broke even. I was playing PLO 8, which is kind of like my favorite cash game to play on WSOP. You catch people making a lot of mistakes on PLO 8. Now, PLO 8 is pot limit Omaha 8 or better, which means you got pot limit Omaha, but there's a low hand and a high hand as long as there's 3 cards 8 or less on the board. Qualifies for a low hand. So you compete with the low hand and a high hand, and you can catch people overplaying. We're not going to play that. Overplaying half the pot. You want to be playing cards where you could win, where you could scoop. So you catch people risking almost all their chips just to win half the pot. That's what you want in that game. You want people overplaying their lows. You want to quarter people. Quartering is when you win the high and you both tie for the low, or you win the low and you both tie for the high. And that could be pretty costly when you're heads up potting each other, because you're only going to get a quarter of your chips back. If you got 3 or more in the pot, it's a little less risky to get quartered, and if you get 4 in the pot, then quartering doesn't matter. You'll get your money back. So anyway, that's a little rundown on PLO 8, but we're not playing PLO 8 right now. We're playing PLO. Jack, Jack, 9, 5. No. No. And a plus early position. Position matters too in Pot Limit Omaha, just like it does in Hold'em. It's important to have good position. So, unlike yesterday's video, oh, look at this flop for my hand. Top set, 9-5. We don't have a straight draw at all, but we do have the top set again, which is very strong if the board pairs. Obviously, a queen probably gave somebody a straight, and there it is. Ah, man. That hurts. That hurts. Maybe I should have played it. Hindsight's always 20/20, right? Oh, man. Damn. I'm very upset unless he has pocket 10s or if he has pocket queens. What a bummer. That would have been a lot of chips. Alright, so we have ace, queen, jack, 8, ace, queen suited. Pretty good hand. Definitely worthy of play. So we'll see a flop. Ace, 6-4. We hit an ace. Big deal. We need more than that. But it's not quite a scary board yet. 4 pairs. He bets 50. That's a weird bet, but I'll call it. That's a strange bet. All right, so we hit 3 aces, but we didn't boat up, so I'm a little worried about that. We did not boat up, and there's possible boats here. Boats, full houses. 3, 4, 8, king. I think we win this one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We didn't need to boat up, so that was cool. Now, ace, 8, 4, deuce is a great hand if we're playing Omaha or PLO 8 or better. But we're not playing PLO 8 or better. We're playing PLO. So, but still, I'm getting a great price to call, so I'm going to call. See if we can see a flop for cheap. I mean, it's only 25 more in a 150, 175 pot. So, I mean, it's worth a call. We do flop 2 pair. It's not bad. It's a bottom 2 pair. What to do from here? Damn. I think I'm just going to let it go. Yeah, I'm just going to let it go. If I had a wrap, let's say if I had a 7-9 jack queen or a 6-7-9 jack, I'd be in this thing, but I don't. Yeah, or if I had a set, but maybe we could possibly boat up, but I don't. So I'm just gonna let it go. Remember, this is a sit and go. This is not a cash game, so you can't reload. So if you lose your chips, you lose your chips, right? So you want to be a little careful. This is a very good hand. King, king, 9-3 double suited. I'll do the min raise. Let's see what happens. We flop a flush draw, king high. I think that's worthy for a half pot bet. Okay. We hit the flush. And we're not going to go anywhere. So let's bet 350. He might have a set. No, he had nothing. Okay, good. All right, so we're off to a good start. We are chip leader right now, barely. The good news is that the guy with a lot of chips is on our right, not our left this time. That's what we like to see. Not like yesterday's live stream when the guy with all the chips was on my left. That was more difficult. Anyways, we're playing this hand. The reason we're playing this hand is because we flop a full house. No, we have connecting cards, So a lot of things work out. Fortunately, we got a great flop. I mean, this guy's done. I'm just going to put him in right now. This guy's done. We got 6-9. We have the full house. So. Oh well. All right. Look, ace, ace, 8, 8. That was a good hand, but the flop was not great for him. But he river did not flush, so he probably was not going to go anywhere. Anyways, plus he was low in chips, so I can't really blame him, I guess. But just unfortunate for him. I flopped the great hand. So, like I said, this is a $5 PLO, Pot Limit Omaha. Sit and go. Pays top 2 spots. We're starting off very well. Yeah, so let's see. Ace 2, no. All we got is a pair of 5s. All we got is a pair of 5s. We're not going to win this one, that's for sure. So, real quick, if you like these videos, let me know. Please click the thumbs up. Comment down below. If you have any ideas of what you might like to see, let Superdan know. I'm open to suggestions. Not saying I'm going to do it, but I'm always open to suggestions. We're on the tail end of this World Series of Poker, thank God. I don't know if I could survive it if it keeps going. It's been incredibly busy for us at the Horseshoe. We've been having a full room with long lists for weeks now. Weeks. But today is the 1D first day main event of the D flight. So it means that we're on the tail end of this thing, and now it should kind of taper off. Although I flopped a lot of good things here, I'm just going to play it safe because there's a pair on board. But look at what we have here. We're open-ended. We got a flush draw, but we don't have a full house. So I'm being very careful here. And we miss completely. All we have is a pair of 6s, so I'm just going to let it go. Yeah, I'm just going to let it go. But that's another example of having multiple things working. Another double suited hand. King, Queen, Jack, 4. I'm getting the hands. But I got to get the flops, right? This is a bunch of junk. Bunch of junk. So what's the ultimate goal here? What am I trying to achieve? Well, I don't know. Maybe my first goal is to try to get the 500. You know, I'll just set a goal right there. Try to get the $500. I put in 200, and we'll see if we can get the 500. How's that? And then we'll go from there. Oh, that's a small bet. I'll call. There's something about this I don't like. I'm not. I'm folding. I don't like this. And even if I hit my flush, I don't know if it's any good. You know, I'd rather just have a better spot. Queen, queen, 7, 5. Okay, yeah. So he hit his 7. Okay. All right. So a flush actually would have been good if I would have hit a flush. It would have been good. The other guy had aces, pocket aces, by the way. King 9 3 deuce, garbage. Throw it away. Even though we flopped 2 pair. So I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, like the word pad that you just saw, I'm gonna keep a daily track. This is a good hand. Ace, queen, jack, 10. They're all working with each other. Um, this could possibly develop into something good, except if you flop like that. So, yeah. Boy, it's just getting worse and worse. Okay, I'm going to keep a daily track, and you'll ride along with me. Okay, I'm going to show you the wins, and I'm going to show you the losses. I don't know how much detail I'll get into with them. Some are going to be streamed. A lot is probably not going to be streamed. So some will be streamed, some won't be streamed. But it'll all come together, and you'll see how Superdan is doing. Because, you know, if you're running it up in poker, it's people who play poker know. I just turned a straight. The nuts. Bummer. Maybe I should have played that. It was double suited. I don't know. Hindsight's always 20/20. But people who play poker know when you run it up, it's not a straight linear line going up. It's more like this, you know. It's this, but you're rising. That's a more typical way. So you're winning, you're losing, but you're winning, hopefully winning more than you're losing. I'm going to call this. So we turn a straight with a flush draw. The board is paired. We got the flush now. Yeah, he got the boat. I was afraid of that. That was a good bet by Zion. If he potted it, I would have folded. So that was a good play by him. Now Zion, or her, I don't know. I'm guessing it's a him, but could be a her. Good play. Good play. So now we're second in chips. You know, we're still in good shape, but we're no longer chip leader for sure. It's good play. See, you got to be concerned when that board pairs, no matter what you have. But he played it well. Any more than that, I wouldn't have continued because I can't beat the full house. So, wow, Zion just can't lose. Yeah. Just playing everything. I would too. But top two is where the money's at, so we want to get top two. Right now we're second. And once again, first place is $17.74, and second place is $9.55. This is a $5 Limit Omaha Turbo tournament, single table tournament. That's an interesting hand. Queen Jean, Queen, Queen Jean, Queen Jack 10-10. Definitely playable. Vegas Joe raises. We gotta play this. This is a good hand. And we hit a queen. We got a queen. We don't have the flush draw, but we do have the open and the straight draw, and we're not gonna go anywhere. We need something, and we don't get there. No, we got two pair. Yeah. Boom. Boom. See, that's an example of overplaying aces. He overplayed his aces. But, you know, I mean, I'm not saying aces never wins. It wins a lot in PLO, but not as much as Hold'em. But, you know, you got to be careful. Look at this flop. Please have a 3. Nope. No 3. Ace, King, 7, Deuce. Another good hand. With the King, Deuce suited. King, Queen, Queen, King, Queen. Well, how come I can't talk? King, Queen, King, Queen, 8. I'm just going to throw it away. I'm not going to tangle with Zion right now. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm not going to... Come on, Zion. You know better than that. I'm not going to mess with you. It pays top 2, and you know... This guy barely has any chips. Come on, man. I wasn't born yesterday in a barn. Don't be giving KMD chips now. Ace 9 6 4 is garbage. But you could always get a lucky flop. We do not get a lucky flop. And I don't want KMD to be getting chips. We got a pair of 6s. We got jacks and 6s. And Zion is probably going to win again. Queen 5-4 deuce garbage. Throw it away. Throw it away. Ace King 9-8. I think that's worthy of seeing a flop. If you notice, I'm not playing any music. Before, if you remember my streams, I would play music in the background. Let me know if you want some music in the background or if you don't. But right now, I'm just not having any music. So, but mostly because the audio is not perfected to Superdan standards yet. It's good enough standards to what's this guy doing? Full. Good enough standards to put out videos, but I want it to be better. So I'm looking for mics right now. Three, 3, 4, 5. We need a 3. 3. Yeah, he's going to win this one too. Hmm. Hmm. I like his avatar. Is that how you say it? Avatar? The bulldog smoking a cigar. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should change my TV avatar to a bulldog smoking a cigar. I'll I'll think about it since I am, Super Danny is a cigar smoker. Wow, good. We don't want KMD to be starting to make chips. 2356 doesn't sound all that great, but they are connecting cards. They work with each other, so it could possibly do something. We have a flush draw. It's weak, so we'll see what happens there. We hit the flush. I think our flush is good. I really do. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I had the feeling that he didn't like that diamond, Gave me that feeling. That I don't like the diamond feeling. 10 10 9 8, another hand where the cards complement each other, so we're going to play it. And see a flop. Flop no bueno. Either is a turn. A 10 would be nice. Oh, I can't call you. Come on, Zion. Don't give this guy chips. Oh, man. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I didn't want to see that. Well, I folded, but we have a lot of things going here. We got a good shot straight draw. We got diamonds. Oh, but that jack. Whew. Now remember, you got to play 2 in your hand and 3 on the board. So you need a pocket pair to have a full house. If you have an ace 8, let's say you have ace 8, 2, 2, 3, you don't have a full house. You need a pocket pair. Four, 5, 6, 8. We're gonna play that. We hit a 4, big deal. Deuce. Now it's interesting. Now our hand is interesting. We're not gonna go anywhere. Now it's no longer interesting. Dang, I hate giving this guy chips. Ugh. But I couldn't fold after that turn, that's for sure. Straight flush draw. For cheap. Got the diamond draw. He's just going to let it go, alright? Seven, 8, 10, jack. Cards are close enough. We're going to play. What do we get? We got a pair of jacks. We got 10 jack, 2 pair. Gonna fold it. This is worthy of play. Ace Jack 10 8 with the Ace 10 suited can make a lot of Interesting hands here. Notice not a lot of people are potting pre-flop, which is interesting. But I think when the blinds get higher and higher, we're going to see some potting going on pre-flop. But right now, everybody seems to be tranquilo. Not flush draw. I think we gotta call this. We didn't get there. Now I gave KMD even more chips. Ace 10, 8-8 double suited. Definitely a playable hand. My eights are probably good here. Yeah. No good. Ace 8, 7, 7. Not going to play it. Now that's a pretty good turn for our hand. Now we're open-ended, but we don't get there. Could my ace be good? Wow, my ace was good, was it? Yeah. Dang. All right. So blinds are up now. We're 100, 200. There is no antes. No. Ace, ace, 9, 3. And we do have a suited ace, which is good. This is a strong hand. Let's see what happens here. 8-8 tray. We'll bet it. He just calls. Could he have an 8? No. Okay. I was a little concerned there when he called that he might have had an 8, but he doesn't have an 8, so that's good. Double suited cards. We'll see a flop. 4, 5, 6, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're open-ended. We got a flush draw. We're open-ended. We do hit the flush and the straight. It's a weak flush, though. Board paired. You never want to see the board paired when you have a flush, but I don't think I can fold this for 396. Now I can fold it. Now I can fold it. Good play, Zion. I don't know if he had it or not. I'm thinking he did, but you know, I don't know for sure. Whatever it was a good play. It sure seemed like Zion liked that board pairing, that's for sure. The important thing, though, is that KMD's on life support. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Aces go down again. I'm telling you. Aces don't always win in this game. So we're in the money, guys. We're in the money. That's good. We're heads up. Being in the money is good. We don't have a 6. And we don't have a pocket pair. So we don't have any of this. Any of this. So that's cool. Here's our second stream, and made the money again. So we're on 100%. We're 100% right now. Heads up. I mean, anything is playable. PLO. Anything is playable. I knew right when he called me, he had me beat. We are against the ropes, people. I'm not going to lie. We are against the ropes here. We got two pairs, 9s and 8s. Let's bet it. He's just not going to let me go, is he? We do have a straight. Straight. Looks like it's going to be good. All right. Well, that helps. That certainly helps. Let's bet this. We got a flush draw. All right, we're climbing back up. It's not over yet, people. It's not over yet, people. The action's fast and furious now. The action is fast and furious. Jack 5 4 3. We have a flush draw. It's a pretty decent flush, so we're gonna play it. We are gonna play it. Okay. Still not a lot of pre-flop potting. Queen, queen, deuce. No help to us. And our 9s are going to hold. Okay, so inching closer and closer to Zion. Ooh, that's a good river. 8's full of 6s. He does not call. Bummer. Well, only 1,000 sets us apart now. If we were playing PLO 8, I would have the low nut draw with the deuce tray, but we're not, so fold. We'll play that 5 6 6 7. Flop the flush draw. Hit the flush. But did Zion hit the flush? I think he did. Oh, I can't fold, but I think he's got us flushed out. Nope, he hit a boat. Okay. Either way, I felt like we were beat. So King, King, 9 9 double suited. Interesting. Of course, the ace comes up, right? Looks like we're back in the same situation, but Zion's in the lead. Almost 3-1 chip lead. Pair of 4. Oh. No. Zion's tough, man. Zion's tough. 2 3 6 8. We hit a pair of 8. We hear a pair of deuce. We got 2 pair. Will it hold? Looks like it will. Looks like it will. It looks like there's going to be a battle of Best hand and second best hand. Look at this hand. Well, that's one too many aces, but I'm going to play it anyways. Ace, 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 four. Fold it. Too many aces. We hit a king. We don't have a two pair, but we did hit a king. I'm going to bet the king. Three, four, five, six, seven. We have a straight. That won't beat his flush. Yep. Zion. We're on the ropes, people. We're on the ropes. I'm not going to play that garbage. Just take it. I need a good hand to go all in with. Or a good flop to go all in with. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'll go for it. Alright, took it. Alright, so I think after this sit and go, we'll call it a session. I thank everybody who stayed to watch this. I'm glad that we made the money yet again. Yet again. Alright. Proof in the pudding. And hopefully that continues. Flush draw, 5 for the straight. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I don't care if the board paired. Oh, he folded. We got a chance here, folks. Wow, he folded, huh? Double suited cards. 7, 8, 9, 10 with the flush draw. We're going for it. Folds again. Oh, flush draw. And the queen. All right, we're going for it. Queen again. Going for it. Oh, through aggressive play, we're almost tied up. Wow, it looked like we were just. It looks like we were just gonna lose, and now we're almost tied. Totally missed the flop. Lousy pair of sixes. Yeah. Well, we're making a game out of it. I mean, that's worth something, right? That's worth something. Ace, queen, 9, 8. Double suited. A lot of opportunity here. Yeah, we hit a straight. We're going to bet it. Even though the board's paired. Yeah. Alright. Alright, ace 7, 6, 4. Ace 4 is suited. 5, 6, 7, 8. We flop an open ender with the pair of aces. It's worth a bet. We don't have the flush draw, but it doesn't matter. He folds. Okay. We're almost even now. Zion and I are almost even. This is not over. This is not over. I got absolutely nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. 9965. Let's see a flop. No help. 9's good. Of course, the straight's on board. He probably hit the straight. Board pair. Nope. We lose. We lose. He obviously has a straight. So king, king, 9, 5. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have a 6. Hopefully he doesn't have a 6. Okay. I didn't think he had a 6. Zion. You smoking bulldog. Ooh, we don't have the 7, but look at the wrap. Now this is a wrap. 6, 7, 9. We got the 6, 8, 10. That's what you call a wrap. And we hit the straight. We hit the straight. I think the straight's good. I think the straight's good. Yep. And we took the chip lead. Ladies and gentlemen, this ain't over yet. Not by a long shot. We took the lead. Pretty good flop there. Look at that, huh? Ace high flush draw. And that's about all we have. We want a diamond. Come on, diamond. No diamond, and we got nothing. That sucks. Dang. God, we had a good opportunity there. 9985, not great, but we'll see a flop. 6789, open-ended. We hit the set. There's a possible straight on board. We'll call him, but probably has a straight. Yeah. That's a bummer. I couldn't fold the set of 9s. Back to scratching again. We're back to scratching. Back to scratching. Open-ended straight again. Alright. Folds that time. A762. Nothing on the flop. Nothing on the turn. Nothing on the river. You got it. You got it, Zion. You got it. Wow, once again, this is turning into one heck of a sit and go. One heck of a sit and go. One heck of a sit and go. We rivered a set. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good potential here. King Jack 10 5 double suited. Kind of missed the flop there. We do have a pair of 5s and 8, so we got ace 5. No, we have just a 5. What am I talking about? It's getting late. I'm tired. I did work today. I worked all day today. So I am a bit tired. But it is my weekend. Today is my Friday, even though it's Saturday. So that's always good. Friday's always good. We hit a set again, but now I'm afraid of the straight. You got me scared. Zion, you got me scared. I can't believe we're still battling here. Ah, this is crazy. But we play the same way on the PLO sit and goes. We have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Five, 6, 6, 7. Okay. Flop nothing. We got kings and 6s. That might be enough. Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. Thought we were going to take that one down. We did not. So. Gonna bet the pair queen. He just folds. That's good. Glad to see that he just folds. 4, 5, 7, 9. That's a good turn. Okay. In it to win it. In it to win it. So we're already guaranteed $9.55. First place is $17.74. So there is a big difference between second and first, but we're in the money. And can't take that away from us. We're in the money. Queen, queen, 8 deuce with a suited queen 8. We're going to see the flop. That's not bad. We'll bet. We got a flush draw. We got pocket queens. Zion just lets it go. Just lets it go. 3, 5, 6, 10. Let's see a flop. It's kind of garbage though. But you never know. PLO, you know, I mean, the flop could turn lemons into lemonade. You just never know. But we have nothing here, so he's gonna take it down. Jack 5, 5, deuce, check. 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 Fold. Fold. He has a 2-1 chip lead right now. Ace 10, 10, 9. We do hit the 9. We don't have the flush draw. Don't have really the. I mean, kind of a possible straight, but he folds it good. I just want him to just fold. So double suited, queen 6, 5, 5. We hit a set of 5s. We turn a flush draw with the set. All right, we are back to practically even. Less than 100 chip difference now. I mean, just back and forth. It's like a boxing match, right? We don't have the flush draw, but we have a pair of kings and a straight, possible straight draw. We're just going to bet it. And he just folds. It's a worm turning. That's the question. It's a worm turning. Ace Jack 4, 3 with the Jack 3 suited. Flop gut shot straight draw. We do have 2 pair, aces and 4s. Might be enough. Yeah. Okay, good, good. Good, we're starting to pull away from Zion. 7, 8. We do flop 2 pair. I don't know what Zion's doing, but I'm glad he's folding a lot. Queen Jack tray tray. A 10 would be nice. Nope. We got a pair of 3s. A monster pair of 3s. Tell me that's good. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. A pair of 3s is good. Right. Ooh, this is a good hand. Ace, queen, 8, 4, double suited. It's a good hand. Flop was not great, though. Now we got a flush draw and a straight draws. We miss it all. Everything is missed. But we still win. Wow. We still win. Unbelievable. Things are not going Zion's way now all of a sudden. I don't have anything. You got it, buddy. You got it, buddy. Two, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Got a pair deuce. Deuce 5. 2 pair. Still 2 pair. I think we beat him. Yep. Wow. Now we got Zion on the ropes. We got him on the ropes. King, king, 6, 4. Oh, I don't like that queen. But I think I still get it. I think I still won it. But I didn't like that queen. All right. All right. All right. We are doing okay. All right. Jack 9 deuce deuce. Ooh, look at that flop. This could be it. This could be it. This could be game, set, and match. Oh, he doesn't call. He doesn't call. But Zion is on the ropes. Wow, he's on the ropes. We're going to call. We got 5, 5, 7, 9. We flop a set. Yes! Superdan does it. Wins the $5 PLO 6-player sit and go. That sit and go just goes to show you, never say die, especially in this game in PLO. Never say die. So we won that. All right, $17.75. We'll take it. Hey, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I think this kind of ran a little long, but it was worth it. There's a payoff at the end. I'll see you guys on the next video, and thank you for watching. Have a good one.